From up top next to Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, folks, we were already excited for this game. And then before the contest, you and I are down on the field outside the white lines.
Yes, we were following the rules.
We were following the rules, and a ball comes over our direction, but we can't see it. Somebody yells heads up, and instinctively you turn around and you snare it one-handed with your off left hand. So now we're really ready for football.
No gloves either.
No gloves.
No gloves. Not like what the guys are wearing playing the game now. But wasn't that a whole lot better than that time we were down there? And I got the coffee spilled on me when I got nailed by the punt returner.
That happened to the Vikings, right?
Yes, a much better job of being heads up this time. Thank you for the notice.
This will be taken very short. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Yellow. Argo 80. Check.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
27 yards there, a first down.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
43.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Eluding the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. D4 in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards. And that also leads to 4th down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. 54. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Shoot.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Tannehill. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, a 22.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tannehill. That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep. Don't
do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
Ready!
After the interception, here's Tannehill. He's going to go for a big play downfield. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
61, matchbox lights. They
go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
A gain of 14.
On the double.
First down, Jets.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Great. 54, right there. 54, Mike. 3 buzz. Shoot.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on first down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage with the big man setting the tone physically.
Buying time to his left. The ball comes out, and it's scooped up by the Jets.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit and in this case, lose the football.
So it should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option. Taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
On second down, here's Fournette, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Hit it.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And this will be caught inside the 10. What a grab. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Here's Tannehill. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Willie Lanier gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Hey, Alpha. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54.
Back to throw, Tannehill. That'll be taken in by Anderson. Anderson loses the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Well, they are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's fourth down. The field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on fourth and goal. To throw is Tannehill. That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets will extend their lead.
64, weak. Ready, ready.
Throwing again is Tannehill. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script play.
And he's into the clear. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mark Andrews, 67 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And this is back to an 8-point game. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Tannehill toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. And now it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now Tannehill. That one complete to Anderson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
X3, 218.
Fournette, a first down carry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now it's Tannehill, and unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play.
Play to win. Let's go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Now they try the right side here. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It's a pickup of 6. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. D. Ford able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brings up third down.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Here's Mahomes to throw. Steps away to his left. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holt. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. The kick by Joseph is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken very short. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what?
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Willie Lanier. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, the intended target. And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He gets it to Thomas. And he gets it down to the 32.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack. Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't he?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just... And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Charles, we've seen him target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Short kick. One of the up middle taken down. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Tannehill. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. 3rd and long, it's Tannehill.
And we see another pitch and catch there.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes, and they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They'll try and run with their fullback. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Ray Guy now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception. Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Now a handoff looking right. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score Colts 18, Jets 15.
65, 65, 65. Whip. Where's that? Watch the whip.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Run.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense?
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Willie Lanier. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Kevin Green with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
6-6, bullet, hit it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Jalen Ramsey with a sack on the corner blitz.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
And the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down. Fournette running out of the gun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Come on, now. 5.
Off play action, Tannehill. He's going to air one out for Anderson. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now they'll run on the draw. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, 81 right there. He's sneaky.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Joseph is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Ready to break.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation? And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And Anderson's got it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.